So yeah, I'm back here talking about Alternative Dark War again. I actually have no reason to do so, even after seeing the gameplay and seeing the characters are going to drop, but I felt like I had to, like this BlazBlue is a series where I have to just pick what I can get. It's like a chicken bone with a little bit of meat on it. It's still meat on it, you still gotta get off the chicken bone, but yeah. So really, nothing much have happened regards of major news. We did get a little bit of the story stuff, and again, I don't understand the story because me no speaky Japanese and me no ready Japanese all that well. So, learning about this shit is really tough. I know some Japanese, but it's still limited as all hell. So yeah, trying to learn anything that's actually worth a damn is going to be a Herculean task. So yeah. But we did know about some characters. Actually, I finally could talk about all the characters. I guess not all the characters because that would just take forever, but I'm trying to get this out because I'm wondering, okay, can I say all the characters are coming Alternative Dark War? Can I say some of the characters are coming Alternative Dark War? Because if I only said some of them, would they be, it would be weird. Now, I'm not gonna provide any pictures because I am too lazy. I'm half asleep right now, so I'm making a video about Alternative Dark War, starting to get draining a bit, but I can actually at least talk about the characters who are going to show up. But the funny thing about it is, I remember saying something earlier about I wanted new characters to come in. Well, they did. They showed off this little picture of a new, quote-unquote, new character. There was a picture they had next to Kuon and Glamred Stroheim, and she had the name, I was told that her name was Kagami Hajo. Now, if you guys don't know who the name Hajo, there are several families within the Yamaha Hokasaka clan, known as the Terumi family. Oh, let me start over. The Terumi family, the Hajo family, the Kagatatsu family, and the Kikagami family. And this Kagami Hajo is part of that missing family because we know a little bit about the Terumi family. We know at least a person named Hikagami, but we don't know anything about the Kagatatsu and the Hajo clans. So if we already know a member of the Hajo family coming into this game as a new character, I can only hope that a new a member of the Kagatatsu family can also make it in, because I am all for, more BlazBlue characters. I just do not care. I am all for new BlazBlue characters. I love seeing new characters to new shit. Especially if it's BlazBlue. BlazBlue is the kind of series that kind of sticks, once you get up to CF, you kind of have your characters set in stone right now, but seeing more characters coming in, it's a really good thing. I love seeing brand new BlazBlue characters. Now, I know none of these characters are going to make it into the whole fighting game section of the BlazBlue side I love so much, but some shit you're just going to have to deal with. So far I can talk about the characters as of now who are in the game. So we could talk about CL. CL's here. She's essentially the representative and the main character of Alternative Dark War. Technically your avatar is the main character, but CL's literally the main character. Jin's coming in, Rachel's coming in, Tao and Arakune being also introduced first before hell. Ragna threw me off. It's so weird, but Mori did say he wanted to have this game kind of center around characters who didn't get much time to shine, so I could kind of understand why, So Tao and Arakune being first, those are lesser BlazBlue characters that don't really get much to do, so I can kind of see what he's going for. I mean, I guess you can't have a BlazBlue game without Tao, but there's cross tag, but I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, as I said before, Tao and Arakune, Tsubaki's obviously making it in, Bullet, Hibiki, Naoto, Trinity, Kazuma, Kuon, Glamred Stroheim, Ripper. We have young Valkenheim and young Relius, which threw me off. I mean, it makes sense, but it's kind of funny that they were revealed first before their old selves. So this is some wacky hijinks, time manipulation phenomenon bullshit because it's BlazBlue. But considering Naoto's here, Saya Terumi's here, Kiro's here, etc., etc., I want to say this is young Relius and young Valkenheim from Blood's experience, which would make sense. Already spoiled that I just said Kiro and Saya Terumi are making it in, and it's kind of funny. There's also other characters making it in, like Raquel, which we haven't seen anything of yet. We've also seen a picture about what's her face? Marceline F. Mercury from X-Blaze, just those characters in general. So, it's pretty great. It's pretty great to see all these characters come in. We even see more pictures of more characters. Again, they kind of have full body pictures of other characters. They finally revealed more, what the characters look like. I'm not a fan of what Kiro looks like, really. Honestly, seeing her in color and seeing her out and about, I was like, oh, she looks like this. It looks kind of, she didn't look as cool as she did back in Bledge Experience. She did have a somewhat small color picture-ish looking. She had a small. Well, this isn't the first time we've seen her in color, because we've seen her in color in one of the Bledge Experience covers. But this is the first time you ever have a full body colored image of Kiro, and I don't know. She doesn't. I think it's just the yellow that bothers me. Like yellow with Lambda looks, it fits with her more because it's all over the place. But seeing Kiro with this purple and yellow looks kind of bad, man. She looks like a toy. But yeah, that's Kiro. That's freaking Kiro. We gotta deal with that. I finally see a full portrait of Saitama, which, I mean, she doesn't look as good as I thought she would look, but whatever. At least she's here. At least she's here. Thank freaking God. But yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's freaking here and doing cool shit. We only have 2 new characters so far. The Kagami Hajo lady and CL herself. But I can only hope that Mori is going to dump more characters into this series. And speaking of Mori, this freaking mad lad right here, dude. Like, he had the idea, right? It's like, you know what? BlazBlue Central Fiction was really long. You guys thought that BlazBlue Central Fiction was pretty long, right? Well, my script of BlazBlue Central Fiction was 880,000 words long. Script character lengths, because this is not really necessarily words in this case. It's like Japanese kanji and hiragana and all that noise. So how about this? How about BlazBlue Alternative Dark War has 2,200... No, sorry, my bad. That's not even the number. 2,200,000 characters in its length. So it potentially makes it the story 3 times the length of BlazBlue Central Fiction, which I just find absolutely ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous, man. It's just shit, Mori. Why? Again, I get it. He wants to make the story freaking huge, and he wants to work on characters who didn't get anything, but holy mother of God, dude, Mori, you gotta just... This game is never getting a localization. This game is never coming out of Japan. You know what? I already knew it probably wouldn't have came out of Japan. I'm okay with that. I made peace with it if it doesn't. But, holy shit, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, Central Fiction was already a long game, right? Central Fiction was already long, almost boringly so. But, holy shit, I'm cool with lore. I'm glad with more BlazBlue lore. It's just I would like to understand the lore. I really don't want to deal with the idea of it never coming out of Japan, because, boom, we still don't have Bledge Experience. We still don't have Bledge Experience out. We don't have the Phase Shift novels out in English. We don't have Spiral Shift out in English. So, we're kind of just stuck here, either getting off the, off people who know Japanese, which are, people who are willing to do it are few and far between, or we're just asked out of luck. And I want to say that we are asked out of luck. Honestly, it sucks. It really does suck, but, I mean, shit. I mean, there's nothing I can do for now. I mean, shit, I'm just going to sit here and just get freaking lucky with learning Japanese and hopefully just looking at the pretty pictures and all the PNGs I can absorb into my cranium, because holy shit, Alternative Dark War is going to be a long as hell game. And then don't even get me started on updates. They've been working on this game for about, I'm not gonna say they've been working on it for 3 years, but Mori has been saying they've been working on it. So yeah. Now I wanted to talk about gameplay, but honestly, I feel like I wouldn't want to go too long about talking about the gameplay, because I feel like I would be boring and just talk about gameplay, really. Like, I'm not the kind of guy who goes into gameplay when I talk about shit sometimes. I just want to talk about the things around Alternative Dark War, but I'm not gonna go too deep in the mechanics of the gameplay, but I will talk about some parts of the game itself. It's a standard turn-based game. It has elements from the BlazBlue series, like, hey, you can use astrals, you can use a distortion drive, your specials, etc., etc. So they're trying to retain some of that from BlazBlue into this new game, so it won't be so foreign, I guess. So it won't be completely off the walls of what you expect from a BlazBlue game. So I like that. I like your little I just like the idea of just having all these BlazBlue characters in a team formation. Just seeing Marceline F. Mercury staying alongside Cosma, staying alongside freaking Jin, staying alongside Kiro. I'm sorry, Kiro, my bad. Staying alongside CL is insane, you know? Like, you have a team of whoever you want, you know, in this game. It's so, as long as their rarity and their skills are good. Now, some of the moves for the BlazBlue characters look kind of off. I looked at Hibiki's. I made a video about that recently where I just literally just couldn't help but laugh at his terrible art. Like, some of the characters have really bad art. I think just 2 of them so far. And it's like Makoto and Tsubaki. Not Makoto, my bad. Makoto and Hibiki. They have some really rough art. And I don't even know how to react to it. I honestly don't know how to react to it because it looks kind of bad. But, you know, I don't know. You know, knowing these characters probably have alternate costumes and whatnot, I want to hope that these outfits are going to look, you know, their costumes are going to look different, and hopefully they're done by different artists, because this ain't happening, Chief. I'm not going to sit here and look at Makoto look terrible. Makoto's, like, one primary objective is to not look terrible, and then she does. I'm going to cry my goddamn eyes out. But yeah, I hope everybody did pre-registration already. Like, there was a video going around one of my friends made that he talked about how you want to if you want to pre-register for Alternative Dark Horse Japanese release, you can do it. I will put the video in my comments below. I'll pin in the comments just in case anyone wants to check that out. Just in case anyone wants to pre-register. It's not that hard, really. It's actually relatively simple. I had problems until it was like really easy. I can honestly just tell you, but I feel like it'd be safe to just throw my friend a bone and just let him just link his video, because it wouldn't be fair, and I feel like it'd be just super easy to do that. So yeah, BlazBlue Alternative Dark Wars coming on the horizon, and it's, you know, it's the as of now, I think it's the 3rd of February as of this recording. So which means we have 13 days to go for the Japanese launch of Alternative Dark War. Now, I'm using the, I can't pronounce this word, Qoo app, like QOO app. I'm using that to play Alternative Dark War, to download it, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on launch on the 16th, but I'll try my best, because I don't know what's going to happen on the 16th. I'm not a busy person, but I do have things that kind of get in the way of when I want to do something. You know, sometimes I'm not able to do everything straight. Sometimes making these videos are a hassle and a half, because, you know, I can't really do as much as I want to, because, you know, people just, you know, again, being in the way. But yeah, it's 2 more. No, it's the 4th. I'm dumb. It's the 4th. I thought it was the 3rd. Anyway, it's the 4th of February, which means we have 12 more days, or essentially just, you know, 12 more days, a weekend and a weekend, weekend 3/4. Yeah. So yeah, we got just a little bit more time around the corner until BlazBlue Alternative Dark War drops in Japan. So yeah, I will be on that if I'm able to. I honestly don't know what's going to happen on the 16th. You know, anything could happen. So, you know, I'm going to try to get as early as I can, to try to play this game as early as I can. I want to stream it, but I honestly don't have the equipment to stream. This is why I rarely stream. You know, if I was able to stream, I would be making more videos talking with you guys about Q&As and shit like that. I can't really stream. I can't possibly stream from my phone to play it on, so I'll have to figure that out before the 16th comes up. It shouldn't be too hard. People do that shit all the time, but, you know, it's the audio issues that I have a problem with streaming. You know, again, figure out how to work text chats and stuff like that. So, you know, yada yada, because I can't look at the chat while I play the game. It's, you know, it's a hassle, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it all out. Honestly, I don't stream all that often because I don't have the necessary equipment to do so. But yeah, I'll try to play Alternative Dark War when it comes out, if I'm able to. Obviously, I won't know anything about what I'm looking at, but I like to look at pretty pictures, and I love BlazBlue, so if my brain has to take an L, just to learn, just to look at the pretty pictures, then shit, I will. I will, because there's nothing I can do about it. You know, after seeing how Mori had that giant-ass 2 million character count script sheet, I kind of believe that this game is never coming out in any kind of fashion outside Japan until, like, 2023. If, you know, 2023, 2024, or just never at all. You know, a bunch of BlazBlue media just tends to stay in Japan, and knowing BlazBlue's, you know, slowly coming out of Japan, you know, like other media, BlazBlue doesn't really come out of Japan. If you want to talk about X-Blaze, or if you want to talk about the games themselves, but if you want to talk about supplementary material, like hey, phase shift, Blaz experience, you know, yada all side shit, you know, you're kind of asking for a lot, which kind of bums my ass out because I like BlazBlue. And damn it, dude, sometimes I wish I knew just Japanese. I could learn it, shit, but goddamn, dude, just to learn it for this. Watch, I'm gonna learn all the Japanese I can and perfectly read BlazBlue Alternative Dark War, and boom, then they're gonna come out with a global release, which means all my Japanese learning was for nothing. Hey, I learned a new language, but damn it, it's not. What's the point at that? What would be the point if I can't even use it like I want to? But yeah. Anything else I want to talk about? No, not really. I mean, I've already said my piece and a bunch of other things. They released more character special moves like Rachel. They showed her off. Her astral looks a lot better. Again, I said before, Jin and Rachel's astrals look a lot better than they did. And I pray to God we see more characters in their astral heats and whatnot, because I really want to see, and I really, I'm just waiting, man. You know, like it's that BlazBlue has got me by the neck, and it's like, you know what? Shit, dude. We know you're being drip-fed content about BlazBlue in general. Come on, man. And I really do hope for a global release, because I don't want to just rely on fan translations. Again, dude, like, being a BlazBlue fan is a struggle. Like, if BlazBlue was a lot more popular and the creators were more willing to bring it out to a Western audience, my tune would be a lot different. You know, like, shit, man, like, Bludge Experience and other light novels and crap like that deserve to be outside Japan. Like, we're not going to get any fans translations of this shit. So, you know, kind of sitting here waiting just for things to happen, you know. I feel like an official translation when it came out, we wouldn't have to, you know, be sitting here waiting for stuff like this. Yeah, I know some people say it doesn't matter, and it bars the hell out of me when people would say that, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter to me. I want to read these light novels. I want to play Alternative Dark War. I want to know the story. It's not... I want to know. And the fact that they rely on the fans is pretty sad, because, damn it, I feel like, you know, where BlazBlue was making more headway in the West, I feel like, you know, this should be an incentive to bring more of its, you know, side content out. But that's just me. If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, but I personally will like that. But yeah, I already made a video about my unrealistic expectations for Alternative Dark War. I kind of got one of those right with more new characters. We don't have 2 new characters so far, if you know, 3 if you're counting the player avatar, but I guess I'll count the player avatar because, I mean, it's a new character created for this game. I do pray to see more alternative character designs and shit like that, because that is just cool. I like seeing alternate versions of characters that already exist. It's pretty cool. I don't know what else I can actually say about all this right now, because Alternative Dark War isn't out yet. But the fact that it's coming out so soon must mean that they have a lot of stuff ready. I did see some of the story bits on the YouTube channel a few hours ago, and you know, it's still standard BlazBlue, same music, you know, shit like that. The new music I've heard so far, some of it's a hit and a miss. You know, some of it reminds me of like a MIDI file just trying to sound like BlazBlue. So I don't know if it's it sounds like Norishika Sato, because none of the music I heard so far does not sound like Daisuke. So I don't know if there's multiple composers on this game, which I wouldn't be surprised if there were. But I don't know, some of the music is not really good. It sounds fine, but like it doesn't have the same feel of BlazBlue. It sounds kind of like, you know, fake and plasticky, you know. But maybe maybe my tune will change once we start hearing full versions and shit out on YouTube and whatnot, or when the game comes out. I want to hear more, but I'm going to guess that there's more composers working on this game. I already have a guess that Norishika Sato is going to be one of the main composers, because I don't know if Daisuke is actually going to work on BlazBlue, because, you know, considering he didn't come back for Cross Tag Battle, I kind of wonder if he's actually going to do any BlazBlue music ever again. I don't even know if the trailer theme was made by him, but it sounds like Norishika Sato more than Daisuke himself. You know, you can tell their music a bit. Like, Daisuke's music's a lot rougher. You know, Norishika Sato's a lot lighter with more instruments and whatnot. But, you know, I'll never know. I'll never know till the game comes out. But hearing some of the characters use when they use their astral heats and hearing the theme in the background sounds kind of weird. It doesn't sound like by either of them. So I can only assume that multiple composers will be on this game, which is cool. You know, BlazBlue's being worked on by different people, which is really cool. It's not the first time it's happened. I mean, hell, you got the Yuki from Galneris, who did the remixes for BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma. Daisuke, obviously, there's him, and you have Kikuo, who worked on the X-Blaze games, and also did some of the background music for the BlazBlue games, and he also did S-Esteem Conciliation for BlazBlue Central Fiction. So that's where we already got 3 composers right there for BlazBlue. And you also got some, you know, not really a composer, you got DJ Ono, but that was like 2009, that's when BlazBlue came out, and that was only like a few songs, so hell if I know if he's ever going to exist again, but it's been like 12 years since that dude showed up again, so DJ Ono is gonzo. But yeah, I'm still kind of hyped. I'm not hyped for Alternative Dark War. I'm excited to see the story and everything. But, you know, I can't understand the story. So, you know, I'm going to get lucky on fans translations and shit like that. So, that's going to suck. That's going to suck, but yeah. One thing I do like about this game is it's going to take branching paths. For at least what I'm aware of. It looks like it's going to take branching paths with the choices and everything. So I hope these branching paths really do change up some stuff. It's kind of cool. And yeah, branching paths again. I mean, branching paths in BlazBlue were something I kind of felt divisive about. On one hand, it's cool to see a different path for a character. On the other hand, it's like, you gotta go back and get your shit. Like, it's like back in the fighting games where Calamity Trigger is probably the worst game to go through with this mentality. Because there's a bunch of like very specific shit you gotta do for branching paths. Continue Shift lighten it up a bit, and you kind of cheered you up with Help Me Professor Kokonoe, but holy shit, dude, Calamity Trigger is a beast. Trying to go back to that story again, trying to get all those branching paths. Oof. But hey, it's BlazBlue. But yeah, I think that's all I really had to say. I'm trying to rack my head for anything else I have to say before I end off this video. I don't know. Again, I could have talked about gameplay. I could have talked about other shit. But honestly, there's nothing I could have really said. The only thing that really came out since then is just more character art. And while I'm not opposed against that, I just kind of, like, obviously, you know, gameplay too. But there's so little I gotta say about the gameplay, because it kind of, you know, doesn't matter really. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, just... it's a mobile game. I'm not saying mobile game shit, but hey, at least the gameplay looks like it'll be somewhat entertaining. I mean, it's not anything special to write home about, but I mean, it's there. But yeah, I'm out, guys. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Hope you have a great day. And you know, if you ain't hyped for Alternative Dark War, that's fine to believe. It's fine to think, because I don't blame you. It's expecting you to get hyped over a mobile game. It's like really asking a lot. But I want to see. I want to see more characters. I want to see the story, if I'm able to. I want to see the pretty pictures, the pretty art they're going to have for this game, except Hibiki. They need to change his art, like, right now. They need to change Makoto's art, like, right now. Change their art. Get more artists. No offense to the artists. I'm sure they try their hardest. But do not... if you're going to do, like, alternate character costumes and shit, get more artists. I swear to God, please. And... update Hibiki's Astro, dude. I don't even want to know. Everyone else's looks fine. Why does Hibiki's look like the worst, dude? Like, oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm out, guys. Peace out. See you all next time. Goodbye. See you on the 16th, Alternative Dark War.